Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to go into a subject that's kind of a big buzzword in our culture, and it's the term that people use to express their frustrations with the political direction our country is going right now. And that phrase is none other than, "Let's go Brandon." Well, I just want to start by sharing some of my thoughts on it. So, this term, "Let's go Brandon," I just want to start by saying I thought it was funny from the start. I get a real kick out of it at times, and obviously we recently had a situation where somebody said "Let's go Brandon" to the president on Christmas Eve, and he agreed with them, and obviously that was pretty hilarious. But I think there's something that people really need to think about when they go into this term, because to me it really kind of speaks a lot about partisanship. There's this there's something that the elites do worldwide, and this is common, that there's always an enemy that you have to fight other than them. See, the elites are the ones that are doing most of the policy changes, a lot of the money that enforces policy, a lot of the things that politicians promise to do are going to go straight through these people. Even if they say they're going to work for you, they're really working for these elites. And these elites want you to fight everybody but them. And anybody that you will fight other than them is a good thing to fight. I would suggest that Joe Biden isn't running the show. I think anybody that's really paying attention would agree that even if he wanted to run the show, even if he had the mental faculties to run this show, he wouldn't be running the show. The reality is there's handlers around him. There's all kinds of people, especially World Economic Forum people, Bilderberg people, CFR people, probably lots of other secret societies involved with the policies that our politicians actually do. So, you got this Build Back Better thing. That's part of the 2030 agenda, actually, to take away gas, to put a lock on our resources. It's like a choke point, basically, is take away the energy, take away the independence. It's a way to control us. So these policies that Biden is doing is really none other than what's been crafted by people within these supranational organizations. And there's lots and lots of people involved with that. But when we say "Let's go Brandon," we're basically making Joe Biden the boogeyman. Like, he's the one that basically did everything. And it just isn't true. It's a distraction. So, we don't ever say "Let's go CFR" or "Let's go Bilderberg" or, "Let's go Bank of International Settlements," "Let's go Bill Gates," or we could say "Let's go Klaus Schwab." But none of these are going to be that popular. Obviously, we have "Let's go Brandon." The left-right paradigm, which is basically Team Red versus Team Blue, anytime that we get into that, we're losing sight of the bigger picture. We're losing sight of the people that really run both sides of that enterprise. And it is an enterprise. There's a lot of money to be made in partisanship. I would actually be open to being partisan if there was a party that was actually doing what people elected them to do. But that's just not the truth. It's painfully obvious that it's not the truth, because we keep getting the same policies whether we have Democrats or Republicans. We got midterms coming up in 2022. We just crossed into 2022. It's about the 2nd of January as I do this. Focus on changing your local area. Whatever you can possibly do. Yes, I think you should be involved with elections. I don't know that national elections really change much of anything, but you can make a world of difference in your own area if you get the right sheriff, the right law enforcement, if you get the right governor, they get the right mayor. Those people are probably more important for you to vote for than any president or any congressman, because they're the ones that are going to enforce what these people do, or they're going to be the ones that stand in the gap when tyranny comes your way. And tyranny has definitely come our way since 2020. So everybody just be careful. You don't want to get trapped in the never-ending cycle of political bickering, because you'll never work on yourself. You'll never work on your flaws. You'll never work on your local community. You won't make the kingdom come and the will of God be done in your life through Let's Go Brandon. Let's just be honest. That's going to come through a lot of work. It's going to come through a lot of personal responsibility. It's going to come through a lot of self-reflection, getting rid of habits, hang-ups, getting rid of defeatist mentalities in your life. And it's going to come through God's grace and God's providence. Because, if you give yourself to the Lord, and if you let Him shape you, mold you, and you become obedient to everything that He has for you, you can make infinitely more progress and change in the lives of people. And that has a lasting effect than just who's the elected official that's going to supposedly represent you, because they don't. And so just wanted to say that to you guys. Take care of yourself. Grace and peace to you. In Jesus' name. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with friends and family. You can follow me on Facebook at Untethered Truth Prevails. You can also find me on Twitter at UntetheredVince. If you'd like to give to me financially, you can go to Patreon, and you can find me there at Untethered Creations. I'm also on Venmo, and you can find me if you go to Vince-Barton-1. Once again, I really appreciate you all for joining me, and I wish you good success in the pursuit of truth. Grace and peace to you all.